Astronomical Observatory. This is the first of the Latin America and the unique in Ecuador. It is located in the Alameda Park.
This construction was made in 1875, thanks to the contribution of the President Gabriel Garcia Moreno.
Inside to the astronomical observatory, we can see 8 rooms. The first room, the Cruz del Sur, has so many instruments for the astronomical observations. For example, compass, magnetic pendulum, magnetic compass, or universal instruments, and
Sextant,
zenithal telescope, some books that are very old, and spectroscopes, chronometer, magnetic telescope, and here we can see at the priest Juan Bautista Meten, that was the builder of this astronomical observatory. This celestial sphere, here we can see the constellations that there are in our sky. And here we can see an historic imagine of the President Garcia Moreno, that was who started the
construction.
of this astronomical observatory. Here we can see a refractor telescope that was used at the beginning to do some studies about the astronomy in the astronomical museum, astronomical observatory. Outside of the first room, we can see the little observatory, astronomical observatory. It's a
Model
of this building, and here we can see a sculpture of Galileo Galilei, the physics and astronomy, an Italian physics and astronomy that create the telescope. In the second round, era, we can see a big telescope that was made in 1889. The Juan Bautista Meten priest was put this
installed.
in his room. This is the chronometer, and here we can see some other instruments and clocks that the science using for their studies. Nowadays, this astronomical observatory is used by a museum. Here in the third room, we can that is named Andromeda. We can see another instrument like thermographs, psychrometers, hydrographs, thermohydrographs, and thermometers, and anemographs, heliographs that are using for take measures about the climate. Now, some of these instruments are using too. Here we can see the
atmosphere division that is represented in this 3D picture.
we can see some, and here is the Orion room. Here we can see some telescopes and astrolabe that was using for look at the sky and make some studies of astronomy. And here we can see an instrument that show us the different movements of the Earth, like the rotation and translation moves. In the first floor, we can see four rooms, and downstairs there are 4 rooms more. Here there are so many instruments that were used in by the ancient science, and here we can see the 5th room, that is the room Tauro. Here there are some seismographs that can could make could register the heart movements, like
Perfect.
in the room Tauro. We can see some instruments that measure the seismic movement. This was the first instrument that was put in to take the seismic movements. Outside, we can see 3 more rooms. All these instruments were used by the science for their studies. This is the Scorpion room, and here is the continuation of the telescope upstairs. This is the construction that was necessary for that telescope. And the next room is the Centauro room. Here there are so many instruments more for register the seismic movements, and at the end you can see maquette about the volcano and their population. This astronomical observatory is one of the first of the Latin America. The last room is Can Major, or time room. Here there are the clock that is the official time in Ecuador. Finally, upstairs and in the principal tower is the first telescope that uh, was built in Aleman in Germany in 1875 by the prized Juan Bautista Meten. And here is an inscription for the first mission, geodesic mission that came to Ecuador. It is writing Antiguatin, and up is the traduction. This microscope has 141 years, and it was installed in 1875 thanks to Garcia Moreno, president of Ecuador. Nowadays, this microscope is operating. These are the mechanisms that open the walls and the roof. Or an important note is that this astronomical observatory was established by the FONSA in 2009.